Yeah, hi guys. We're back here at the Janet Wise Children's Hospital here in Danville talking with Dr. Paul Bellino again. We're in the Heart Center, and this is one of the only center of its kind in central Pennsylvania. So Dr. Bellino, I'm told that a lot of the equipment, potentially all of it in this room, is helped to be funded by the Children's Miracle Network. Is that right?
Yeah, I mean, in order to have a facility like this, we have to have a funding source, and Children's Miracle Network has really purchased the large majority of things that are in this space.
Tell me a little bit about some of the technology specifically and how it's able to help children who are in need.
Sure. Well, obviously, children who have congenital heart disease have very different physiology. The way their blood through their heart and lungs pumps is very oftentimes quite different than your average child. Oftentimes the heart is not working correctly, and so we have to have special monitoring equipment that allows us to understand exactly what's going on inside those blood vessels, inside the heart at all times. And so we've helped purchase special monitoring equipment for the heart unit. Those children also need to have very, very delicate ventilation, and so the pieces of equipment that we use for ventilators in this room are very specialized and help to ensure that those children have the greatest chance of not just survival, but surviving very, very well. The room itself and the space itself is part of our pediatric critical care unit, and so just like all the other rooms in the critical care unit, we've purchased things like pumps to ensure that they have all the medications. Sometimes these children have 12, 15 different drips going on at the same time, and have large trees next to them, if you will, that have just different types of medications being very, very delicately delivered. So there's all kinds of equipment that's in here that basically Children's Miracle Network has all been important in purchasing.
You're holding something else in your hand there. Could you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, this is just an iPad, but it's a special iPad. So this is a part of our patient engagement program. This is an iPad that allows children to have some occupy their time while they're here in the hospital. They can play games on here. They can FaceTime with mom and dad at home. In our neonatal ICU, these iPads allow new moms to be able to FaceTime with their new baby in the NICU. And so this is part of a larger program that Geisinger has, but funded in part through donations to Children's Miracle Network.
And to be clear here, a lot of the technology in this room, the goal is to get the children back out and enjoying, being able to play again. And this type of technology is something that really, as you said, is not available anywhere else. But the goal again is this will allow them to be able to go back out there again and and play with toys like most children do and enjoy time with mom and dad and such, right?
Yeah, that's the whole goal. We want everybody to go home and go home well and not wind up needing to be back in this room again.
Exactly. Well, thanks so much, Dr. Bellino. I appreciate it. Sure. We're going to wrap things up here from the Janet Wise Children's Hospital here in Danville, and we're going to send it back to you guys to conclude part of the telethon.